It starts on the school bus. Butthead, butthead, butthead. It echoes along the aisle as boys walk past. There are a few thumps on the way. George Hamill isn't even on the bus. Anna isn't either. She's probably helping in the Napoli Super Delicio fruitologist market. Samantha's frightened, and I force her to sit at the back. She doesn't want to. I make a mental note that I'll get up early tomorrow and walk to school. How do I get off the bus when it stops? I can't stand up now because I'll get sandwiched between the guys in the aisle. That's dangerous. Maybe I'll finger jab one of them in the kidneys. Oh, my head really hurts. The bus jerks to a stop. I make a dash for the door, shoving as hard as I can. Suddenly, there's a big surge forward. I lose my balance. I stumble down the bus steps, trying to grab onto the sides. I half make it and land on my knees, ripping a hole in my trousers. It stings, but I'm out and I run. There is no way I'm going through the school gates today. And then I see her, the librarian, walking to the side gate. I race towards her and offer to carry her books. Well, that's nice of you, Jack. She chats about good books to read while my heart's throbbing like an enormous blind pimple. The library is open every morning, every lunchtime. There's always someone here to help you find a book, a librarian and an assistant. I stand close to her as she unlocks the library door. It's like a revelation. Sunlight floods the big room with its shelves of books arranged alphabetically. Tables and chairs are neatly placed in the center of the room. There's an alcove with computers and another alcove with a copier and audio-visual equipment. Paper ducks flap from the ceiling and posters hang between shelves. A safe house. The throbbing subsides. I've found a place to hide. A safe place. I stay in the library until the bell and until the librarian says I've got to go to class. I wait until Mr. Angelou flies in. Ha ha, gets it? Flies in like an angel, flies. I know I must be feeling a bit better if I can make a joke. Christopher pulls at my shirt as I go to my desk. He looks at his desk when he whispers, "Can't play handball with you anymore, Jack." Paul can't either. I swallow hard, but I understand. Maybe Christopher could stand up to George Hamill, but it's everyone else, even nice guys. It's like they don't know I'm Jack anymore. I'm the guy with the weird mother and no dad and the guy Mr. Angelou puts in detention, and I'm just butthead. Butthead. That's okay, Christopher. I eat my sandwiches, running up the stairs to the library. You're not allowed to eat in the library. There are a few buttheads on the way, a few kicks, but it's all right. I try to forget what is outside. I find some books on cars and borrow one. Last period, swimming. Get your sports bags, Mr. Angelou shouts as we head to the community pool next to the school. I have my suit on underneath my pants so I can strip quickly at the side of the pool. 10 laps freestyle. I've got to be first in the water, make a fast getaway from the rest of the class. My head is like a lava pit as I dive into the water. The chlorine stings my eyes because I've forgotten my goggles, but the water and swimming are a relief. Mr. Angelou watches like an eagle as we all splash in order up and down the chlorine water. I can't hear the kids. I go up and down by myself. I've got to think positive. I read that in the karate magazine. Positive. Don't think about butthead. Photographs. I'll think about photos. I'm going to take some of Jack's Ponto. It is looking really interesting, and Samantha has begged me to take more photos of Puss, the cat. I want to do some of Nana and Samantha and me. I'll have to do a time delay and leave the camera on the kitchen table and then run and sit with Samantha and Nana to be in the photograph. Sometimes a horrible feeling grips my stomach that Nana's going to die soon. I've told Mom that, but she said Nana won't leave us. Dad left us, though. She said, Dad left us, though. Would Rob leave? I'm going to be sick. Dressing rooms, Mr. Angelou shouts. You've got 10 minutes. The showers. Should I go in first, second, last? Mr. Angelou shouting at us to move. Hurry up. I move for the middle cubicle. The boys jam into the other two dressing cubicles, and I can hear them throwing things and shouting. George Hamill's voice echoes against the walls. I can't help shuddering. Why do they hate me? I'm alone in the middle dressing room. My head's throbbing. I get changed as quickly as I can. Panic. Don't cry, Jack, don't. Nearly dressed. A white blob catapults over the partition and slides down it. Another blob hits my back. I don't understand. Why? Why? Should I shout at them? Should I bang the wall? But there's only me in here. What will I do? There's jeering. Butthead! Butthead! Then a hailstorm of spit and saliva. I can't move. I can't breathe. It's so filthy, so disgusting. A big one lands on my shoe, splattering like an egg white. I stare at my shoe. Suddenly, I grab my stuff and race out of the dressing rooms.